As I have explained in the previous video, debtors control is an asset account. It increases on the debit side and it decreases on the credit side. It will increase on the debit side whenever we as the business are owed more by our debtors. Now, the balance, as I've indicated in the previous video for the debtors control, will simply be 43,270. Debtors control will increase whenever we sell goods on credit, and whenever we sell goods on credit, that transaction will be recorded in the debtors journal. And in your debtors journal, you will take the total of sales. In this case, the total of sales will be 38,160. You will simply take that and record it on the debit side of your debtors control. So you'll have the 31st, which is the end of the month, and you'll have sales from DJ, and the amount for that will be that 38,160. Another journal that will result in the increase of your debtors control will be your cash payment journal, where you have debtors control. Those are simply payments that were received from debtors but were dishonored by the bank. Such payments will result in a reversal, and the reversal will result in the debtor owing us more, because when the debtor paid us, we recorded that in the CRJ, and obviously it reduced our debtors control. But the reversal will simply result in our debtors control increasing by the amount that was not honored by the bank, meaning that it was not received by the business. Now, such payments will be recorded in the CPJ. We will write bank CPJ, which refers to drawer that is due to insufficient funds in the debtor's account, in the debtor's bank account. Now, that payment was not honored by the bank, and therefore we need to reverse it. And by recording it in the CPJ, we will have 2,613. Another journal that will result in our debtors control increasing will be your petty cash journal, any refunds to debtors. Now, in this case, we've got a refund to a debtor who is as Villa. That refund will be recorded on the debit side of your debtors control as petty cash, and that comes from PCJ, and the amount for that was 35 Rand. Last but not least, on the debit side will be your debtors control, the debit total. And in this case, the debit total in the general journal under your debtors control was 275. So you will simply put it on the debit side of your debtors control in the general ledger as general debits. Now, what will result in this account decreasing? When debtors pay us, correct? So you will simply write bank plus discount. This will be when debtors pay us, that transaction will be recorded in the CRJ. Now you will go to your CRJ and simply add your discount allowed plus receipts. Okay, discount allowed plus receipts, which is that 850 plus 36,713. And that will simply give you your total of bank plus discount allowed, which was recorded in the CRJ. When you add the two, you will get 37,580. Another thing that will result in this account decreasing will be debtors allowances journal. Now, when you do the allowances, please note that allowances refers to returns by debtors, and the debtors allowances column in your debtors allowances journal, it's similar to your sales column. It's similar to your reduction of sales. But for now, you will learn this when we do year-end adjustment as to what we do with debtors allowances. Now, for now, all you know is that debtors allowances, whenever debtor returns goods, we debit debtors allowances, which is similar to your expense, but in this case, please note that it's a reduction of sales, and it will be closed off against your sales account at the end of the financial year. So I've got debtors allowances of 1,920. Those are the total returns by our debtors, and that will reduce what our debtors owe us because they returned stock, and that will be recorded in the DAJ, and the amount will be 1,920. The last one will be your general credits, which comes from your general journal, and in this case, your general credit was 320. Now you need to total up, and when you total up, I will start with the debit side. The debit side will simply give me 84,370, you minus the credit side. So you're going to take 84,370 minus 37,580 minus 1,920 minus 320. Now the balance carried down in this case will simply be that 44,550. And that 44,550 represents what our debtors owe us in the current month, and we will carry it to the next month, carry it down to the next month. The next month is June. So starting on the 1st of June 2016, our balance brought down will be the balance that was owed to us from last month, which is 44,550. In the next video, we will be doing trading stock account.